Hey guys, I'm gonna put my thinking cap on, you know? Hey guys, can everyone hear me? I hope. Nice to see you guys. Happy Saturday, happy dump Saturday, right? So weird to wear like a hat and glasses at the same time. Nice to see you guys, Reggie, LVL, BB's Handler, of course, BB's Handler, Medita. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning. Hey, Mama B Thing. Nice to see you. Good morning, guys. Hey, Mark, Forrest. Nice to see you guys. I'm Chelsea, Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As we know, we're going through a dump right now, so I'm here on a Saturday, right? I'm antsy to get to the charts, right? And take a real look at them today. What a dump today. Yeah, LVL, but it hit those levels. Right? So again, if you know knowledge is power, right? If you know what the charts are doing, then we don't have to be as scared because this is actually a really good thing, right? It's a good thing for us to dump down. It's a good thing for us to get some of this leverage out of the market. Wick to 76. Now what? We'll see, right? We're going to take a look at that. Hey, Sergio, nice to see you. Guys, thank you so much for being in the live today. Cosmic just went live, guys, my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish show. He was just live. We were just live on together. If you guys don't follow him, please do give him a follow. He's great. And he knows a ton about crypto. And Steve, guys, thank you so much for the heart me. And guys, we have been talking about this possible dump for a while. And that's no credit to us. That's a credit to the charts and what the overall market has been telling us, right? And when the overall market is telling us we are weak and we're in a bear trend, we have to take a look at the charts and really take a look at where we are and where we could be headed. And that's what we do in here every single day. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you don't follow me and you would like to, and you are into crypto, oh, there he is, Rude Boy. Nice to see you. XRP going to 90 cents. I have 83, Ginny Marie. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. If you don't follow me, here's a couple of things, and you haven't seen me before. Here's a couple of things about me. I am, my name is Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, I am not a financial advisor. Stribs, Acres, thank you so much. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not take anything I say as financial advice, guys. If you do, you will get wrecked. Do not buy, sell, or trade based on my TA alone. I am here to show you guys how you can learn to read the charts, right? And whether you buy or hold, or you are a day trader, which I am a day trader as well, you can find value in actually learning the charts and learning where things are going. Okay. And if you know that, most likely you will do well in this market, whether you are just buying and holding and DCAing or whether you are day trading. Guys, a couple of other things. I do not have a Patreon. I don't have a Discord. I don't have a Telegram. However, our community is being built. We are almost completely done with it, and you will be able to register for it on Monday. So that will be a place where we'll gather and we will show trade setups in there. It will not be a signals group. There will be a lot of educational material in there as well. So if you guys want to join that, you will be able to join that on Monday. I do have classes and one-on-ones and a mentorship program there in the link in my bio. So please do click on that link. I do also have my verified links in there. If you guys want to connect with me on other platforms, YouTube and Instagram, please do connect with me on those platforms. I do put the recordings up of these lives on YouTube afterwards, so you can go back, check the levels, or you can watch it if you missed it as well. Guys, there are so many of you in here that have supported me from day one. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being in here. Thank you for supporting me. My mods are unbelievable. Money Talk, Rude Boy, Assistant, Sarah, Shauna, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto. Thank you so much for supporting me every day. If you guys don't follow Cosmic Crypto and he comes in here, please give him a follow. He is an unbelievable creator. One of my BFFs on this app, guys, and we do a show every single Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Let's get to the charts. Okay, thank you guys so much for being in here. Nice to see you all, Joey V, Albert, Stribs, Acres, Dill. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you could, The best thing you can possibly do for these lives is actually to click that little arrow button at the bottom. That's the repost button, and repost this live to your story. If you guys can do that and just repost the live, there's 70 people in here right now. If we all took a second and just click that repost button and reposted it to our live, or reposted it to a bunch of people, even if they don't like crypto, guys, that really helps the algorithm. If you could do that for me, that would be awesome. If you don't follow me, please click on my photo, follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats, guys. Bot alert. Yeah, there we go. Right? There's bots in here, guys. Joey V, thank you. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. You guys know that I donate the majority of the proceeds of my gifts to someone in need. If you do give me those gifts, they go directly to someone in need and go to a good place. I pay it forward. We should all do that, right? Guys, we're going to get started here. Obviously, we know that the dump is happening. If you guys want to look at some alts, we're going to look at Bitcoin first, obviously, and then we'll go to some alts. We'll get some maybe entry prices lower, right? And that's what we'll do on the alts today. We're going to try and find the levels like we do in here all the time. The markets are bleeding. Hey, hundreds, nice to see you. Yo, Solano Cruz, nice to see you. Solano's in the house. Guys, 101 people in the live, 4,000 likes already. Thank you so much. If you guys want to see alts, drop them in the chat. If you are here for the first time, welcome. Our community is unbelievable. If you are just crypto curious and you know nothing about crypto, guys, if someone could block, one of the mods could block the Albert Finance Crypto Club, please do. Please do not join their club. I don't know nothing about them. Guys, if I just lost my place, right? I have crippling ADHD. My charts are a mess, but my thoughts are organized, and you guys will find that out if you stay in here long enough. If you are brand new, welcome to our community. We have a kind, respectful, and welcoming community. If you have any questions, you can ask right in the chat. Guys, if I don't answer, someone in here will. There are a lot of smart, well-educated people in here on crypto. Thank you for being part of my community. Fire and Ice, Mo, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Cool Hand Capone, nice to see you. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look at Bitcoin first. I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller here. If you guys have questions during the live, please pop them in the chat. Hey, Bimondo, nice to see you. If you're brand new here and you haven't said hi to me, I would love to call you out on the live. Please say hello to me in the live. We are here to help you guys learn about crypto, right? If you don't already know about it. Lutz, thank you so much. Nice to see you guys. I'm so glad I am here with you guys today. I was getting antsy for the charts. Hi, Rain. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. The assistant is in the house. Thank you for being here as well, guys. Here we go. Let's go to the charts. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and what is happening with Bitcoin, okay? Have to also manage a trade while I'm in it, right? Hopefully you guys, guys, thank you so much for the likes and the shares. Will we fall to the 60s? BTC is at 77K. Guess what, guys? We hit that target. Do we hit that target? Here we go. I'm going to move these over here. We're going to go to the charts. There we go. All right. Here we go. Hey, Orange Crypto. Hey, Best Invest. Oh my God. Yeah, we are having a dump. Where's that time frame for 83 cents? Yeah, I will show you guys. We'll go to XRP right after Bitcoin. If you guys have any other alts that you would like to go over today, please put it in here. Orange Crypto, it's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being in here today. Guys, I love my community more than anything. I will call out people as I see them. Joe, thank you so much for the heart me. Guys, stay with me. Let's take a look at our levels, guys. You know that I like to start off on Bitcoin on the 8-hour. Why? The 8-hour is one of my favorite time frames. 7-minute, 8-hour. WorldCoin. Yeah, here we go, guys. We'll do ETH, Link. Yeah, there we go. A lot of people looking at Link. We'll do WorldCoin for sure. Virtual. We can do that. Parameter. Nice to see you. Virtuals. All right, there we go. Here we go, guys. Okay. Here are our levels. Why do I look at the 8-hour? I look at the 8-hour. Yeah, we can do 88, but we'll do as many as we possibly can. I'm going to try to be on here for like an hour and a half at the max today, guys. It is Saturday. Would like to spend some time with my family, so we'll try to do that. Here we go. Why do I like the 8-hour? I like the 8-hour because the 8 hours, thank you so much for the shares, Melita. Every single time you just share it to everyone you know. Thank you so much. Lutz said I watched your live for 100 minutes. Thank you so much, Lutz. I like the 7-minute and the 8-hour. The 7-minute is the time frame in between two time frames that low time frame traders weight very heavily, the 5-minute and the 15. The 7-minute sits in between those. What does that do, guys? When you have a time frame that sits in between two time frames that higher or lower term time frame traders weight heavily, what it does is it gives you an average of those two time frames. And therefore, it gives you a really clear picture of what is happening in the charts. Orange Crypto and Mo, thank you so much. All right. And so when we see that happen, most likely what is happening is it is giving a clear picture of the average of the two time frames. That is the same on the 8 hour. The 8 hour sits in between the 4 hour and the 1 day that higher time frame traders weigh heavily when they are trading. And so it gives us a very clear view. And I will say, guys, for all of these past weeks that we've hit our levels, right? And we don't hit them all the time. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Nothing I ever say is. And I am not always right, guys. I am just human, right? We are going to do XRP, Saeed, right after Bitcoin. I'm only human. I'm not a wizard. I don't know exactly where we're going, and I am wrong. You guys will see me be wrong in here, and that is okay. We do not know exactly where the chart is going. What we do know is that there are levels that we can play in here, and those levels are support and resistance. Support levels are the levels that we come down to. Hey, another one. Nice to see you, Rude Boy, throwing up those lightning bolts. Here we go. And the support levels are the levels that we come to on the bottom, to the lower end, that we hit and we cannot get below. Same thing on the top, on the resistance. But your charting and explaining skills are next level, fire and ice. Thank you so much for saying that. Guys, so many people support me. I can't even thank you enough. I know I thank you guys like every single day, but I do actually mean it. I will never forget where I came from, and I'm humbled every time I come into this room. And there are 200 people in here listening to this. That is crazy. Thank you for all of your support, guys, right? All of your support. I just adore each and every one of you. Thank you for being in here today. Lauren, thank you for the corgi. Another one, thank you for the rose. Rude Boy, thank you for the lightning bolts. So here we go, guys. Right? So we're gonna take a look at the 8 hour first. Why are we gonna take a look at the 8 hour? My favorite time frame. It is in between the 4 hour and the daily. Right? Butch, nice to see you. In your gut and charts, do you think we will hit 100K Bitcoin before we hit 50K? No, I don't, Butch. No, I don't. I can say that that is in my opinion. That is not financial advice. Seminola, Fudd, thank you so much for the heart me's. We adore you, BB. Thank you, guys. Guys, if you are in here for the first time and you haven't followed me, and you would like to, please click on my photo right now and follow me directly from the live. The reason is this: I have about 300 copycats. After you get off of the live, if you type in my name, 300 of me will come up. You won't know which one is me. So please, if you do like this content, it's adding value, please click my photo, follow me directly from the live, and that way you actually know it's me, and click the bell for notifications every time I go live. What do you think about the Epstein files about XRP? I have no thoughts on it whatsoever. I don't trade or chart on the news, guys. You will know that if you've been in here for a while. I don't trade or chart on the news. The charts usually reflect the news, right? And I don't think to me, that it doesn't make any difference what came out about the Epstein files. I'm not saying it doesn't make a difference in the long run. It doesn't make a difference in the charts or the price action for me. JFM, thank you so much. What happened? We dropped, right? Facts. Yeah, guys, the charts will reflect the news, not the other way around. Don't trade the news. You will get wrecked almost every single time. Okay, move from BTC to gold. Guys, people are scared, right? They're scared. I ventured into trade after learning about stop loss. Thank you. Given me confidence to do so. Thank you so much. See, always use a stop loss, guys. You don't lose a stop loss, you get liquidated and you get wrecked, right? Because the market makers don't want you to win, and the exchanges don't want you to win, guys. What are they trying to do? They're trying to take your money. So you take profits whenever you can in a trade, and you get out and you wait for another clear trade. You don't keep on trading over and over again in losing trades, right? You are spot on and so accurate, Chelsea, for BTC to move at 77. Thank you so much. Guys, I can see the charts, all right? But I will say this, every single one of you guys can do this as well. Right? It's just a matter of practice. And when people think that this, what is the reason of the big crash? We have seen this for a while, Steven Smart Trading, right? I like you. You're so cool. Thank you so much, EH. Guys, a lot of people will say like you hit your target, and yes, I'll give myself credit for being able to see the charts, but you guys can do this too. That's why I'm here. Everyone in here can learn how to do this if you just learn how to see the patterns in the charts and you learn how to measure them. And you learn support and resistance, and you learn levels, and you don't take trades unless we get up over resistance or under a support. And you take that trade to the next level, right? That is not financial advice. That is just me saying what I believe, because this took me a long time to learn, guys. This is not an overnight thing, right? 25K coming soon. I can see 29K, Ginny Marie. I don't know if it's coming soon. I'm blind, so I can't see though. Medical, that's all right. You can listen, right? And if you can listen and you can hear the levels, then you can still do this, right? Do you think we will ever have a fake out to the upside before we go lower to 50K? Guys, there are going to be a lot of bounces in here, right? There are going to be a lot of bounces in here. Do not believe the bounce until it shows you and it proves to you that it's actually changing. I've said this over and over and over again. Yes, there we go. I honestly think it has to do with crypto being in the EP files. I don't think so, Ulysses. I don't think that's the thing. Right? We've seen this drop for a long time, even before that news came out. I don't think that's a thing. And I'm not saying that because I think I want to call you out and say that you're wrong. Why I'm saying this is this. If you depend on the news to show you what the markets are doing all the time, then you will get trapped, right? And we don't want to be trapped. We want to just see the charts for what they are, right? Marco Bullster, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you to every single person in here. We are going to get to the charts now. I know I'm a long talker. It will probably never, ever change. I do it in my real life too. What do I think about MRK? I don't know about MRK Medical. Thank you so much for being in here. XRP ever going up? Yeah, it is. JDN was a little scared too. Guys, I'm not scared here. I'm actually excited. Why? Because we need for this to happen. If we are in a bear market, like I think we've been in for a while, right? Panic sell, it's here. Do you think we go lower now? Yes, I do, Topper, and I'll show you why, right? We're going to start off on the 8-hour just because I want to show you what we're doing. Actually, you know what? There are a lot of new people in here, 281 people in the chat. Guys, thank you so much for coming here to support me every single day. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have another show with Cosmic Crypto at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Thursday. Come join me for those. Give me a follow, guys. If you don't follow me directly from the live right now. Eaton, Mikey, Brad, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Sell your car. It's dropping to 25K. I am going to show you my long-term view and why I think we are going lower. Okay, guys, if you don't follow me directly from the live right now, you will get copycats and they will try to scam you in your DMs. I will never DM you first. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I ever say is financial advice. And I do not have any community group until Monday. And then there will be one out. But right now I don't have one, guys. We'll check out ADA as well. Okay, here's my long-term view for the people who don't know me and for the people who know me. And we just need a refresher, right? Here we go. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. You guys make my day. Thank you for hanging out with me, right? Here we go. We are in my opinion, okay? This is just me reading charts. We are in a rising wedge on Bitcoin on the monthly. Why do I think we're going lower, guys? Absolutely nuking. Why do I think we're going lower? We also, guys, 77.6 was our main target from the last 3 days. If you go back to the nightly updates for the last 3 days on Bitcoin and XRP, I make one on Bitcoin and XRP every single night between 6 and 8. And I give you a post about where I think we're going. If you check those out, you would see that we came right down to the targets, and we'll show you those when we get to the lower time frames. We are in a rising wedge on the monthly. We have respected this monthly pattern since 2021, right? When we respect a pattern for that long and that high of a time frame, guys, that is telling you something. Right? Which is why I've been thinking that we are going down for quite some time. Here it is, guys. We went from the top to the bottom, to the top, to the bottom. What happened here, guys? We have fallen out of the bottom of this rising wedge. Now, this is why I can see 29K, okay? And that does not mean, please do not troll me or come after me. Fire and Ice, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Please do not come after me. I don't mean that we are definitely going to 29K. And guys, there are two words I don't use in here. Definitely or always, right? Definitely or never, right? And why is that? Because we are not definitely, there's the amazing Cosmic Crypto. Guys, give him a follow. He's my partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show, 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We never say definitely. Guys, he is an unbelievable creator. Go watch his last couple of videos. They are amazing. So thank you. Thank you for being in here every day to support me. I appreciate you, Cosmic, so much. Guys, we never say never and we never say definitely. Why? Because we don't know where these are going, right? Had to take the dog out. All right. And here's why I think we are going lower. We have fallen out. If we lengthen this out, guys, here is a bear flag right here in your face. Here is the pole. Here's the flag, right? We have dumped out and opened a monthly candle. Damien, Topper, Joey, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. We have opened a monthly candle below the rising wedge on the monthly. He would be nothing without you. Oh, he was something before me, and he will be something after me. He is everything, guys. He is a great, honest creator that does that has been honest and right a lot of the time. And we're not always right, guys, but he has been around for a lot longer than I have, and he is a great creator. So everyone should give him a follow. 29, I doubt it. Guys, here we go. I don't know Schwartz, but what I'm saying is this. When you drop out of a rising wedge on a very, very big time frame like this, right? Here is what the technical measurement of a rising wedge is, guys. You measure the mouth of the rising wedge. Why do I think that we are going lower here? It's because of this. You take that and you drag that to the breakout. We have already broken out on the monthly rising wedge, right? You measure this from the top of the rising wedge to the bottom right here, guys. You can see it plain as day, right? And we have not broken out to the upside or the downside since right now. Since right now, we have broken this rising wedge to the downside. Here it is, guys. I see lower than 29K. I see 19K. Does that mean we're going to go there? No, it doesn't. Not only is it a rising wedge, guys, right? This is why I have been midterm bearish. Topper Zap, Joey Mack, Meet Damien. Thank you so much, guys. All right, support levels. You betcha, but we've broken support. And we've broken support not only by breaking this rising wedge, but guys, we have broken a rising wedge on the monthly, an M pattern on the weekly, and a bear flag on the daily all at the same time. Okay, I know I get hype when I say this, but there are so many creators out there saying that we can't go lower. We won't go lower. We won't break 75. We won't break 74. Guys, it is right in our face right here. That is the monthly. Here is the weekly. And what we've broken on the weekly, will the alts continue to get obliterated? They will into a point, Colby. Until all of the paper hands, right? Or all the people that need to get out, right? We are for sure, just look at it. Absolutely. I am bearish babe, Mystic Jim. Right? I'm bearish babe right now, and I have been. If you've been in here, B Rose is in here. Guys, follow Meet Damien, B Rose, and obviously my ultimate partner, Cosmic Crypto, in here. These are creators that I know, love, trust, and respect. Please give them a follow. Let's go to 38K. There we go, B Rose. Right? Here's the weekly, guys. The weekly is in an M pattern right here. Here's one hump of the M. Here's the second hump of the M. Where have we broken out from, guys? We broke out here. We have not been able to get back up and over this level. Here are your two major support lines. Dill is in the house. Nice to see you, Mo. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. All right, BTC can go to 42K, can go lower than that if it wants to, right? 69K within 2 weeks is possible. Guys, anything's possible. I don't follow time. I don't give price predictions, right? I give targets, but those aren't actually price predictions, and I'm not going to predict the bottom, so I'm not even going to try. Not only that, I'm not going to give a time frame. We follow the charts minute to minute, day to day, week to week, month to month. That's what we do in here. Guys, thank you so much for the follows. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am just a crypto chick, right? I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not use this as financial advice at all. Dre, nice to see you. Thank you so much. Hello, Kitty. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. So we have dropped out of that monthly rising wedge. We've dropped out of this M pattern on the weekly, guys. We've already dropped out of this. Now on the daily, guys, and here is where I think we're going lower, right? I was saying to a couple of people that I go back and forth with this morning, look at this weekly money flip on the Stokes, guys. Weekly money flip on the Stokes, we can pop up all we want. And even if we popped up to here, right, to 85,362, that would be a good pop up for us right now. 73, 61, 43, May structure long-term. Hey, Frank, nice to see you. 29 cents, bottom of that range. Guys, here's the thing. If we break out of this level right here, right, we've got that 52 level, this 52 level right here. Oh, sorry, grabbed the wrong line. This 52 level right here. Oh my God, I did it again. Guys, this is what happens when you have too many lines on your chart. Here we go. Here is the pull right here, right? This is on the daily. Oh guys, I have to switch my chart. Sorry. I got too excited there for a second. It's going down. Yeah, I think we're going down further. All right, here's the daily, guys. Okay, what is happening on the daily? We broke out of the rising wedge on the monthly, the M pattern on the daily. And look at this. This right here is a flag, guys. This is a bear flag. Oh, Hello Kitty, thank you so much. Here we go. Top of the poll, bottom of the poll. This is how you measure, guys. Here is the flag. We have already dumped out of the daily bear flag. Okay? It is right here, plain as day, in your face. We dumped out right here. We could use even this level. That would put us lower. Okay, yes, I'm gonna show XRP. We'll do it right after this, guys. Here we go. Here is your first level to the downside. Other than that 74.75, we said B-Rose, you got it. 52.060. Guys, that is the bear flag to the downside. Amazing Cosmic Crypto, thank you so much. Hello Kitty, thank you so much. All right. That is the bear flag. Now we're going to go to the lower time frames. We know that the weekly has a money flip on the Stokes, guys. The RSI on the weekly is falling out. I call it a drip. It's when the RSIs look like this. See this right here, guys? The RSIs are dripping to the downside. RSI 6 is already pushed through the 24 and we are dripping to the downside. That is not a good sign on the higher time frames. Could we have a pop up? Heck yeah, we can, right? But if we have a pop up, are we just gonna pop up to resistance, bearishly retest and come back down? That is what it's looking like right now. Guys, I will take a look at gold and silver too. Guys, thank you so much for being in here today. I appreciate you. I'm Chelsea, I'm the Bullish Babe. Music is fire. Thank you, Tradeaholics. These are my jams, right? I am an 80s chick. So these are all like my 90s music. Hey BB, hey Epic One, guys, give Epic One a follow. Great creator as well. Thank you all for being in here, all the creators, every single one of you guys in the chat. My mods are fire. Money Talk, Rude Boy, Assistant, Cosmic Crypto, Sarah, Shauna, Jay Heat, and Josh's Journey. Thank you so much for being my mods. I appreciate you guys. Here we go. We're gonna take, when we are dripping out like this, guys, this is showing you there's a longer term move. We have a money flip on the weekly. The daily is still falling out on all of the RSIs. This is showing us that we have a longer move to the downside. Okay, let's go. I am your 80s DJ. There we go, DJ Bossman. Nice to see you. I love that. My Zcash, at some point, I may have some live DJs up in my stream, actually. We may kick this up a notch. Music is fire. There we go, guys. Guys, if you don't follow me and you would like to, I'm Chelsea. I am the Bullish Babe, and I do this crypto charting every single morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I have a second show with Cosmic Crypto. Please give him a follow. 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Thursday. We're going to go to the 8-hour. Let's check out the 8-hour, and then we're going to go to the 4-hour, the 1-hour. Guys, I am not a one time frame trader. We do not look at one time frame. What do we do in here? We look at the top time frames. We draw our patterns on the larger time frames. We work within the lower time frames to see what boundaries we have within the larger time frames. Then we take all the time frames together and we go. Thank you for the shout out. I'm interested in investing. I love that, DJ Bossman. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Guys, here we go, right? We take all the time frames together. We squish them together. We take the majority of the time frames, which way the RSI and the stochastics are heading. Whichever way they're heading, even if there's an outlier, most likely, if we have time frames on either side that are looking like they're headed to the downside, one time frame in the middle that looks like it's going to the upside, where are we gonna most likely go? We're most likely, those time frames on either side are gonna either push that one outlier time frame down or up, depending on where it's going. I'm here for the music, for real jams. There we go, Tradeaholics. You can be here for whatever you like. I'm just glad you're here, right? Here we go, guys, 8-hour. We're gonna start off on the 8-hour. We're gonna do Bitcoin, then we'll move to some alts. And I am a long talker. I have crippling ADHD. My charts are super messy, but I will explain whatever you need. Bees Yap Sesh, that's pretty much what it is, right? Although, guys, we do get great levels in here. Does respect our levels, does get to our targets, okay? Here we go, guys, 8-hour Bitcoin right here. What's happening right here? Okay, we said this yesterday, right? There was a bull, here's a bull pennant right here, okay? Finally, a woman that doesn't call everyone brother, thank you. No, I don't call anyone brother. How to get started, you go to an exchange, DJ Bossman, I'm so glad you asked. You go to get an exchange first, that's your first step, right? None of this is financial advice, guys. This is just, I'm just telling the how you actually get into crypto, right? You go to an exchange like Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, any exchange, MEXC, Bitunex, and then you research projects that you like or are convicted in, right? Obviously, a lot of people start off with the easy ones, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of the fundamental crypto. right? And then you go from there. And if you hang out in here, you'll hear about some projects that look promising. And then you go and research those, and then you can buy those directly from the exchange, okay? Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. You build different if you were born in the 80s. Yeah, you do. What do you think about pocket option? I don't know pocket option. I don't know about that. 1981 is here. That's when I was born, 1981, guys. Is your BitUnext campaign set a reset yet? Guys, I will have a new BitUnext campaign, and I will have a community for you to join. All starts on Monday. So as soon as I get that, I will put that out. You guys will get a bonus for joining with my BitUnext link, okay? Here we go, guys. Thank you for asking that, Mama B. Here we go. Here's a bear pennant, guys. A little bit of TLC for you, too. Bear pennant. We've been watching this for a long time. Guys, this was what actually got us to that 77. When you measure a bear pennant right here, here's the pole. Here's the pennant right here. This is how things break down, guys. They don't break straight down to the bottom. What they do is they break down in smaller little bear flags. IDGAF. Steph, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. All right, we break down from this pennant. Look at our direct hit, guys. That is, you cannot be any more direct than that. That was our first level to the downside was right here. Look at this level. It's crazy to me that the charts work out like this. Okay, here we go, guys. Right? So this level right here, this on a lower level, you would see the on a lower time frame, you would see the price actually gather along this level. And then you come down here, guys, look at that hit, right? What is this level right here? This level right here was the breakdown of the pennant. Look at this level hit right here. This level is exactly on our level of where we are sitting right now. What is that level? It was this, guys. It was a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder within that range. When you measure from the top of the head to the bottom of the trend line right here, top of the head, bottom of the trend line, take this to the supposed breakout. Guys, look at that target hit. This is why charts matter. This is why no one can say that charts don't matter and that they're not valuable even if you buy and hold. Doesn't matter if you trade, guys. We charted that from a raw pattern, okay? And how do you see these? You just look at the patterns, right? This looks like a shoulder, a head, and a wonky shoulder. When I say that I measure wonky and slanted patterns just like perfectly placed patterns, guys, this is the perfect example. This is not a perfectly placed head and shoulders. We have a kind of moderate shoulder here, kind of a little bit of a higher head, and then you have a long, wonky right shoulder. It broke out just like a head and shoulders. What happens when it goes to 50K? I don't know, Sean. We won't know until we get down there. I'm seeing 68K next. We'll see what I'm seeing 52K, but we have some stops at 74 and 75. There's a CME gap there, and then I see 64K after that. Colby. But yeah, I can definitely see us getting to 60K. What do you think about the 55K order on 26S680P now? I don't know about that, Kenny. I'm sorry. I don't like to talk about things I don't know about, and there's a lot I don't know about still, right? Guys, you should be following multiple traders too, right? Once you follow one, if you just follow one trader, you may learn my strategy, but my strategy may not all be right for you. So if you follow multiple traders that are getting their targets and get to the right place, then you can take pieces from all of their strategies, make your own strategy, and that is what I'm trying to help you do in here. What about Dogecoin? I like Dogecoin. So why did it tank today? We saw this tank all the way from here, guys. Look at this. So this is what we're looking at. This is why I'm bearish, why I've been bearish. And if you've been in here, you had these levels for weeks, right? When you look at this, we are in a bearish trend. We are bear flagging down. Look at this, bear flag, bear flag, bear flag. A trend is a trend. A trend is your friend until it ends. It has not ended yet, guys. It has not ended yet. And we are in a massive bear flag that we are breaking out of now, and we are breaking down. Most likely we will get into the 50s. That is not financial advice. That is only my opinion. Nothing I ever say in here is. Okay? Naturally, BTC is going to find liquidity, whether it's up or down. It will, because there's a lot of leverage in the market, right? What we're seeing is epic dumps because there's a ton of leverage in here. And every time they hit a level and they hit a bunch of leverage, we go down or up even more. That is how leverage works in here, guys. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. I appreciate you. My mods are fire. There's one of them right now, the assistant Money Talk, Rude Boy, Sarah, Shauna, Cosmic Crypto, J Heat. Thank you so much for being my mods in here, guys. How low is ADA going? We'll take a look at ADA. I'm going to try to get through Bitcoin now. Guys, if you don't follow me and you would like to, my name is Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every single morning. weekday morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't follow me, please click my photo. Follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get a lot of copycats, and they will try to scam you in your DMs, guys. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Finish. Market hasn't opened yet. All those liquidations aren't even priced in yet. This is the problem, guys. We keep hitting liquidation levels, and with the leverage, it's like rocket fuel. Right? It's like rocket fuel. You're terrific. Thank you, Steph. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much, guys, for being in here. I appreciate you guys every single day. Here's where we are going to take a look at. Look at the 8 hour. Not even lifting up, guys. The 8 hours, you know what's leading here? What's leading here is the weekly. The weekly has just money flipped to the downside, and the RSI is draining to the downside. Dawei, thank you so much. IDGAF, thank you so much. Guys, the weekly is taking over here. What I say in here a lot is this. If you picture the lower time frames as little tiny pebbles and you have a scale in front of you, and you picture the higher time frames as big bricks, you can have as many little pebbles as you want, the lower time frames that look like they're popping up. You can have those, put it in the scale as much as you possibly want. As soon as a big brick from the weekly time frame gets put on the other side of the scale, what does it do? It drops, guys. That's what's happening right now. The weekly is taking over for all of the time frames because the weekly just money flip. Yeah, we just hit our target. SVP. We just hit our target. Look at this right here. Target hit. All right, what's the next target? We're going to go down to the 8 hour, guys, is still dropping out here. We're going to try to find some patterns on the lower time frames. What I will say is this. Here we go. What do I see right here? That target is obviously hit. We can take this one off now. Actually, I'm going to use this one. Look at this. This is what I see that we're dropping out of right now, and it's this. There is a slanted head and shoulders right here, guys, okay? If BTC doesn't stay above 73K, it's over. I don't think it's over. How long should it take to profit? It can take a while. DJ, boss man, what do you mean by money flip? Oh, I'll show you, Cool Hand Capone. Thank you for asking that. I'll show you in just 1 second. Let me answer DJ Bossman's question. How long should it take to profit? It takes a while, and we are in a bear market right now. So we don't know how long it takes to profit. We can't even answer that question, right? It just depends on the market and how everything goes. Right now, we're in a bear market. We're coming down. I think we're coming down lower. However, if you ladder in and ladder out, which means you put a little bit of money in DCA, hey girly. You put a little money in a little bit at a time, and then you take profit a little bit at a time. That is the safest and risk-free way, not risk-free, risk-adverse way to do this, right? Epic, what are you looking for, babe? You can take the charger. Okay, baby. Here we go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, you want to say hi? You can say hi. You can't see yourself in there, though.
Hi.
I love you. All right. So I did say we're in a bear market. Okay. So here we go. Right. So Cool Hand Capone. This is what I mean by money flip. Okay. Hi guys. That's my daughter. Right. It is Saturday and we are at Mini Me. Exactly. She's so cute. Thank you, Cool Hand. I appreciate you. You're twin. That's what people say, right? Here we go, guys. This is what I mean by a money flip. How are we in a bear market? We've been in a bear market for a long time. J Money, thank you so much for being in here. Guys, I appreciate you guys being in here. A little ADHD. Yeah, a ton of ADHD, right? Crypto is dead. I don't believe that. LOL Charlie needing a limelight moment. There it is, assistant, right? There. How are we in a bear market? So I'm gonna let me answer Cool Hand Capone, and then I'll answer that question about how are we in a bear market, and I'll show you in just a second. Guys, this is a money flip down here. When I say money flip, this is what I mean. We call it a magic bow tie. Okay, when you see this on the Stokes right here, this is a magic bow tie on the Stokes. See this right here, this crossover? This is a money flip. Whenever you see a magic bow tie, it is money flip from the upside or the downside. Right now, we are money flipping. We have just money flipped up to the downside on the weekly. Okay, how long will it take to flip bullish? I am not bullish until we get up and over 108, and I will probably wait to flip until 110, and I'll show you why. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being in here today. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate you. Here is the money flip. Cool Hand, does that explain that? Whenever you see this bow tie on the Stokes, this means that we are actually rolling over. Do I trade indicators? I have indicators on my chart. I am a very strong pattern trader, support and resistance, and diagonal trend lines. And that's what I use, right? And then the indicators I use are the RSI, the stochastics, The moving averages, the simple, the smooth, and the EMAs 9, 20, 50, and 200. Okay? So here we go. This is why we're in a bear market. And I forget who just asked this. It was someone new that I hadn't seen before, but thank you so much for being in here. I think it was Joe Crypto. Yes, that does. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely. Guys, this is why I believe that we're in a bear market. You can see this. We have not been able to lift up. Here we go. And it's just what I showed, I think, before you came in. Joe Crypto, thank you. J Money Crypto, thank you so much for being in here. When do you go in for the entry? I don't go in until we reach one of my targets or the bottoms, but I am not always in a trade, guys. I'm a very disciplined trader, right? I have a ton of rules for myself, and unless those rules play out and I have check marks on every single one of those rules, I don't enter a trade. Right? RSI is vital, I think it is. I'm so excited to be in my first bear market. There we go, 3 of hearts. That's the right attitude. Wyckoff selling climax November 20th. Today, the spring opinion. I don't use Wyckoff, Sergio, but thank you so much for bringing that in here. It's not one of my things that I use on a regular basis. A lot of people are saying that though. This is why I think we're in a bear market, guys. I think we've been in a bear market since, not October. I think we've been in a bear market since here in July. Why? Because as soon as we hit these tops here and we started making lower highs, we made this one outlier higher high. But after that, guys, we have created all lower lows and lower highs on the monthly and the weekly. That is why I think we're in a bear market. Okay? We have no liquidity either. Okay? And so when we have no liquidity like that, right? And we are just fading down to the downside at every turn. This makes me believe we're in a bear market. I may not be right, guys. I'm not right all the time. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. The amazing Cosmic Crypto is in the crowd, guys. Give him a follow. He's my partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show every Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He is an excellent creator. Give him a follow. Marcus Toppers, Cosmic, thank you so much. We have been in a bear market for that long, I think, right? Until it shows me something different, I am not bullish. I am not bullish until here, guys. Why am I not bullish until here? Look at this M pattern right here. This broke down at this support level right here. We had support on the weekly time frame. It could also be a lower high. It is, they are lower highs and lower lows, J Money, right? Lower highs and lower lows, that's a bearish structure, right? Why is Bitcoin so damn bearish? It just is, right? It goes up and down. And guys, there are a lot of people drawing this monthly as a channel. It's actually, in my opinion, it's actually a rising wedge. And if you draw it as a rising wedge, we have already fallen out on the monthly, which I showed at the beginning of the stream. Okay? So here we go, guys. Here's where I think we are going next. Okay? Let's go back to the 8-hour. J Money, thank you so much for asking that question. And obviously, right, I'm not always right. It's just, in my opinion, we have been in a bear market for a while, at least since July, right? Are you in any trades at the moment? Yes, I am. I'm in a short on SHIB. I have been in a short since yesterday on SHIB. Okay, guys, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every single day, weekday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I ever say is financial advice. Guys, if you're finding this valuable and you're in here for the first time and you haven't followed me, please click on my photo. Follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats. They will try to scam you. I have about 300. They look just like me. They've stolen all of my content, and they are scammers. So please follow me directly from this. My girl, I'm late. Josh's Journey, nice to see you. Guys, thank you so much for being in here every day. Let's go down to the 4-hour. We're going to try and figure out where Bitcoin is headed next. Are there going to be pops? Yes, there are, guys. So watch the pops. You trade every day? No, I don't. Yusha, I don't trade every day. You know why? Because not every day there is a good trade. I don't force trades. I don't get into trades that just look like they may have a little bit of an upside or a downside. I'm looking for big trades that get there fast, right? And I'm looking to catch them, and the way that I catch them is my levels, right? My levels are my guide. My patterns are the things that make the levels confluent. Right? But the levels are my guide. I don't take a trade. I don't take a trade, a short at support, and I don't take a long at resistance, guys. Two biggest things that you have to know about trading, right? You don't trade short at the bottom, and you don't trade long at the top. And if you do that, you are going to get wrecked. And you shouldn't always be in a trade anyway. You should only be in a trade when it abides by your rules And when you can see the clear trade that gets you enough profit that you are in where you are. Wow, how do you talk so much? My voice would be dead by now, and I've been watching for like 10 minutes. I don't know, Greengrass. Actually, it does go out at the end of the week, right? People in here that have been in here for a long time know that. It just goes out after the week, and I have to end early, right? And I'm on stream like 5 hours a day, usually during the week. So here we go, guys. This is what I think we're dropping out of right now. I think we are in this shoulder, head, shoulder. Guys, slanted patterns break out just like perfectly placed patterns. What an example of THA. I don't know what that is, of what not to do. I don't know. So here we go, guys. Slanted patterns break out like perfectly placed patterns 85 to 90% of the time, right? Here's a slanted head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside. This is where I think we are breaking out from. Guys, you measure from the top of the head to the bottom of the trend line. It is right here. You drag this to the breakout. I believe we are coming down. Oh, guys, look at this confluence, right? Here we go. All right. We are coming down to this isn't. I'm just going to remove this. This is actually a target line, right? I believe we're coming down to this level next at 71,524. Why do I believe that? We are in a bear flag. We've broken down the bear pennant and the bear flag right to our support. Okay, now 66K. I see 66K in there, Deborah. I actually see much lower, right? And thank you so much for being in here, guys. I believe we're coming down to here. Right here. This is our next level that I believe we're coming down to, 71,343. Remember, there is a CME gap in between 74 and 75. So we will most likely bounce there. Okay, we will have a bounce there. It's whether or not we can sustain it. A lot of people are saying that we are going to have a bounce there, and that's going to be the end. Lady Liquid, C, Jessica Pennington, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. A lot of people are saying that that's going to be the end of the dump. Do I think that? No, I don't. Why do I not think that? Can you see 150 so it goes up, BB? I wish I could see that, right? Very cool. I ran the largest S&P desk. What did you say? I'm sorry. Very cool. I ran the largest S&P desk on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. You rock. Danny, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Tally, nice to see you. Wow, 150 XRP within the last couple of hours. Guys, there we go. Right? When it dumps, it dumps. Elevator down, steps up. Right? Easier to take shorts and quicker to take shorts than it is to take longs. Thank you for all you do, Bullish Babe. Thank you guys for being in here and supporting me. Without you guys, I am nothing. I'm not here without you guys. And I know you guys have pushed me as far as you have. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. I believe that we will break down here. Why? Here's your levels, guys. They're right here. Okay. If we continue to break below this level at 79,002, which is this diagonal trend line right here, Topper Zap, Steph, Jessica, thank you so much for the gifts. Most likely, we are going to break our way down to this target at 71. In there, we're going to have, I'm bearish, babe. Thank you for the charts. Thank you, Jimmy. In here, we're going to have a bounce at 74 and 75. The reason why I don't think we are going to bounce there for good, guys, even if we get a bounce and we make it back up to this resistance level at 85,576, that, by the way, YOLO, nice to see you. By the way, this was our big support on the way down, will be big resistance on the way up, guys. We bounced there multiple times. Okay, so even if we bounce at 75K, and we make it back up to here, if we don't get over here, that is just a bearish retest of this level on a higher time frame. Okay? The reason why I don't think we're going to bounce for good at 74 or 75K, do you think that the market makers are all going to let us think that at 74 or 75K, right at a gap, that we can all just take a big fat long from there and make money? No, right? And I've said this before, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. The market makers are not going to let us all believe that a level is a real level. Why? Because we are not, the charts and the markets are not set up for us as retail to win, right? They're not set up for us to win. So we are either not getting down to 74 or 75, or we are going below it, in my opinion. That is not financial advice. Nothing I say is financial advice, guys, right? but I don't believe they're gonna do that. Just say I'm broke again. Oh no, Tally Trades. Dan Pina said Bitcoin would go to zero if and when we find out who is financing it. What is your position on BTC? I am short term. I am bullish or bearish depending on the day. I read the charts, guys. I look at them objectively. I'm not predicting anything until I see it in the charts, right? So short term, I am bullish and bearish at the same time. I can see both patterns. I weight them on the different time frames, and then I figure out where we're going, in my opinion. I am midterm bearish on Bitcoin. Why? Because of what I just showed you. We are in a bear trend. The trend is your friend until it ends, and we are still in it right now. I think we have lower to go. And long term, I am bullish on Bitcoin, right? Bullish on Bitcoin and the alts that I hold. All right. So I believe that this right here is what we're breaking out from right now. It's a diagonal head and shoulders to the downside. Here's our first level right here at 71,042, guys. Take a sip. Oh, thank you. Guys, my chat is fire. They tell me when to take a sip because they can hear it in my voice that it's getting tired, right? Robin, thank you. BTC to zero. I don't believe that at all. Fire and Ice, Jessica Pennington, YOLO. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts, guys. If you don't follow me and you would like to, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. Please do follow me directly from the live right now. Otherwise, you will get copycats. I just chart crypto. I'm just a crypto chick. That's it, right? Andrew Tate says 29K. Jimmy, I don't like Andrew Tate, but I can see 29K, right? Guys, I am just a crypto chick. I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't take anything I say as financial advice. Now, what I will say is this. I'm going to just remove this level because this does not mean anything. We're going to remove this completely right now. So guys, this is where we would come down to. Now, if we come down to here, what is our next level? Our next level is one of those big levels, guys, right? If we make it down to 71, man, 29K, that's a dream. Michelle McGann is in the house. I think you're special, said the Amazing Cosmic Crypto. Thank you. I think you're special. Guys, give the Amazing Cosmic Crypto a follow, right? He is my partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show every Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I see major support zone for Bitcoin around the price at 74,696 and 65,873. J Money, 74,696 is right near the CME gap, so you would see support there for sure, right? And that's where a lot of people are calling for. And they're saying that our dump is over there. I don't believe that. I do see some support at 65,873. Because of you, I only lost a few grand and not my ass. Jimmy T, thank you so much for saying that. Michelle, thank you for the boxing gloves. Jimmy T, you know what? I will say this, guys. I am not always right. And so J Money, yeah, absolutely. I can see those two levels. Thank you so much for saying that, Jimmy T. Over the last 3 days, I've gotten 3 or 4 DMs. A lot of people ask me what my P&L is, how much I make per day, how much I'm in per day. Guys, I never show that, and there's a reason. It's on principle. It's because of this. If I tell you guys how much I make and what I'm in for on trades and what my P&L is, it doesn't really matter to you guys, right? My P&L are those DMs that I'm getting on a daily basis saying, you, just like Jimmy, you saved my ass and I lost a little bit. Thank you, Jimmy, for saying that. Or the one that I got yesterday saying, thank you, you saved me because I was in a long and I came out on and saw what you were thinking and thought that made sense and got out of my long, right? That is my P&L. My P&L, best traders in the space are women. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being in here. Guys, my P&L is you guys making money or not losing money, right? My P&L is not what I make. Who gives a crap what I make, right? I care what you guys do with the information that I'm providing. And I'm only providing it because somebody else provided it to me, right? And I do not want you guys to be scared. What I am here for is to get people into crypto and keep them in crypto. A lot of people are looking to extract value from you guys or from their communities. I'm not here to do that. I am here to show you guys what I know so that maybe it can save you from panicking out of the market and maybe it can get you better entries. That's why I'm here. Okay? Thank you so much for being in here every day, guys. I appreciate you. My mods are fire. Money Talk, Rude Boy, Assistant, Sarah, Shauna, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, Josh Journey, thank you so much. Robin, Airfout, Michelle, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. All right, where are we going next? We're gonna go up to the higher time frames because we're gonna see what's happening. Now, what I will say is this. We are starting to turn on the 4 hour, okay? We know that the weekly is turned down, okay? Fire and Ice shared the live. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Here's the thing. We are looking at the weekly. The weekly has just made a money flip to the downside. How did you learn to read the charts? Any tips? Yeah. I learned to read, and my husband will attest to this. I learned to read the charts and I learned to trade by literally watching traders. I woke up to YouTube videos of traders. I went to bed to YouTube videos of traders. I studied the patterns in and out for almost a year. So that is how I learned. What I can say is it's practice. Find some YouTubers and some TikTokers that you like to follow that show you how to actually mark out patterns. And then now, guys, AI is a big one, right? She doesn't flex her P&L. She shows true character. Thanks, babe. Thank you, Cool Hand. I appreciate you. All right. Are we diving in now or what? Paranoia. Are you saying that I'm talking for too long? Is that what you're saying? Paranoia, nice to see you. All right. So that's how I learned. It was just practice, guys. A lot of people will come in here and they'll tell you that you can learn to leverage trade. And I paper traded for a year. I didn't trade any real money for an entire year. Okay. I've been practicing for 10 years, J Money. There we go. Right. I'm still practicing, guys. Right. I still don't know anything, like everything. I go in Jay Dan's stream, which I think he's streaming now too. He's a great creator. Right. And I learn something from him every single time I am in his live. If you are not learning from somebody else who challenges you, you are not growing, which means you're dying. Especially if you're trying to learn something. So go find people that know more than you do in a specific area, right? Trade futures. I need to try, right? Here we go. Guys, so here we are right here. We are dropping out of this. I think this is our next level. If we get up and above, you guys know I always give you, thank you so much, J Money. I appreciate you. Thank you for being in here. Is the bottom there? No, it's not. What about XRP? We're going to go to XRP in just a second. So guys, we're going to watch Bitcoin. I'll go to XRP. We'll do some alts. However, we are popping up on the 4 hour. Guys, what do we do when we see a pop up? We go to the other time frames to see if they are popping up too. If they are not popping up and they are slumping over, most likely this is a bearish retest of this level and this diagonal trend line. Okay, here we go. Look at the 1 hour. It is trying to pop up on the 1 hour, but is the 15 minute and the 30 minute and the 7 minute, are they pointed down? No, we are not. We are trying to pop up here, guys. Let's take a look at the 15. Does the 15 have juice too? It's getting hot. Okay, the 15 is getting a little bit hot, guys. Let's check the 7. The 7 is getting a little hot too. Here is where you can see the bearish retest, guys. Right? We see that the 1 hour and the 4 hour is popping up, but the 15 minute and the 7 minute are getting hot, and the Stokes right here are looking like they are rolling over. God candle incoming, possibly, Joey Mac. We don't know. Let's take a look, right? We would have to get up and over this level. Guys, here's your level. Here's your level of resistance. I'll give you the 2 levels of resistance to the upside. We get up and over 79,037. Will you talk about Solana today? I was late and you were and you were live yesterday. If I can get there, but to be honest, guys, I probably won't be on for that much longer. I just sent a request for the class. My life is a little wonky with my dad though. No worries, Michelle. I love that. Guys, I do have classes. I don't have a group until Monday. We are starting our community group on Monday. You can join that. I also have classes, a mentorship, and one-on-one sessions. The classes are starting next Saturday. If you guys want to get into those, they are capped. Click the link in my bio and go and fill out an information form for me. We will get in touch with you and get you signed up for the classes or a one-on-one session or the mentorship program. Guys, also, if you can click the link in my bio and follow me on YouTube, I post these lives on YouTube every single day, so you can go back and watch them. Or if you miss one, you can go back. Michelle, thank you for the corgi. I appreciate you. Guys, here we go. Levels of resistance to the upside. Since we see a little bit of a pop, let's give these to you, right? Oh, look at the 15-minute money flipping, guys. I think we're bearishly retesting this level if we even get up there. Just drop everything we had. Enough on our hearts are broken. I'm sorry, Malik. All right, first level to the upside, 79,037, okay? We breach that level and we get up and above that level. Where is the next level? Guys, it is at our major support turned into resistance at 85.6. We get up and over 85.6. We have a little bit of a bump there, guys. Am I saying that is the bump and we're headed to the upside? No. Do you use fib retracements? I don't, just the guy in God. But I will say this. When Jay Dan is in here and we are talking back and forth, he uses fibs. And a lot of people that I work with on one-on-ones use fibs as well. My patterns and my targets usually end up on a fib. Okay, so guys, that's all to say. You can use whatever strategy you want as long as you get to the right targets, right? I don't use fibs, Elliott wave, Wyckoff. I don't use any of that stuff, right? I use levels, patterns, moving averages. Stokes, RSI. That's it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being in here. 100K likes, 250 people in the live. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love this on a Saturday. Thank you so much, right? Here we go. We get above here, guys, at 79. Here's the next run, 85.6, okay? We get above 85.6. I'll believe that we have a little more of a pump to the upside, right? And we'll do the levels at the end. Let's go to XRP. Right now we are waiting. What I will say is this, guys, see how the 4 hour and the 1 hour want to pop up? Look at what's happening on the lower time frames. See how you have to gauge. The 7 minute needs to roll over the 15 minute, needs to roll over the 30 minute, needs to roll over the 1 minute, the 1 hour. Guys, for the love, yay. Thank you so much for being here. I think 75K today. I think we could get there, Malik. If we are coming up here and bearishly retesting this, or if we slip these moving averages now, we're done here, right? We're done here and we're going down in, oh, Michelle, thank you so much for the glowing jellyfish. I love that one. That's such a cool looking one. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate every single one of them, right? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This looks like it's going to roll over, right? Polkadot is the only one to look at. Interesting. All right, guys, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning, weekday morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for supporting me. I have the best crew on crypto TikTok. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bucko, nice to see you. Guys, do you have USOR? I don't, J Money. Guys, thank you to all the new people in here. If you haven't followed me, please click on my photo. Follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get one of my 300 copycats, and they will try to scam you in your DMs. I will never DM you first. I do not have a Patreon, a Discord, a Telegram. I am going to have a community group, but it's going to be on school so that we're safe, right? Guys, thank you so much for being in here today. Thank you to my amazing mods, Rude Boy, Money Talk, Assistant, Sarah, Shauna, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, and Josh's Journey. I appreciate you guys. So you're still bearish on BTC? Yes, I am. Cinema. Yes, I am. Here we go, guys. Let's go to XRP. Let's take a look at XRP and what that is doing. Thank you for hanging out with me today. We have a little bit of SWV going on in the background, and we will take it. Bucko, thank you so much for the gifts. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for being in here every day. Can you look at the next Bitcoin? I mean XRP. XRP. Just a little bit, Payush, right? What's going on? Fran is in the house. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Here we go. All right, we're going to go to the 8 hour on XRP. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, look at it. Hit our levels perfectly. What did we say on XRP, guys? Right? Tap to 150K likes. Joey B, thank you so much for leading the charts, guys. The best thing you can do for my channel is to tap on the likes on the side of the screen, and share the live out if you can. You can share it to your story now. All you have to click is that little arrow button that goes to the right, and you can share it directly to your story. So anyone who goes to your story will come in here automatically. You called everything perfectly. Lisa, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, the best thing about doing this is that when the targets hit, right? I know that people in here have the ability to make money, right? This can change your life if you can learn how to do this. Fire and Ice, Joey V, Bucko, thank you so much for the gifts. Guys, Tally, thank you so much for being in here. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Here we go, guys. Here we go on XRP. What did we say, guys? We said once we drop this diagonal level right here, right? At 186, we were dropping a big level. It held support. This is a diagonal trend line that held support here, support here, support here, support here, support here, and then we fell through. Not only did we fall through, no surprises, thank you. Lisa, that's why I'm here, right? I am here, I need to learn. Fran, I am here to teach. If you're here to learn, I'm here to teach, right? Oh shit, emergency broadcast. Hey, OHM, nice to see you. Guys, I am in here to show you the levels because knowledge is power. If you know where we're going, then you won't be scared. You can be prepared, right? If you can be prepared, you can see where we're going either way. And if you're a trader, you can make money both ways, right? I have stocks on it, dropped big time. Guys, look at what we dropped out of here. This diagonal trend line right here, guys. We dropped out of a wonky head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside. Guess what? It broke out the exact same way. Guess where that target is? I've been saying since yesterday, guys, every night I do an update on Bitcoin and an update on XRP on the charts. They are short videos. They are on my TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. And that will give you an idea of what I think for the night. And I give those every single night, even on the weekends. If you had watched the one from last night, you guys would have seen that the target of this Head and Shoulders right here that we dropped out of on this diagonal trend line from the top of the head to the bottom of the trend line. Guys, there is no more confluence than this. Look at what happens. You drag that, you take the measurement from the head to the bottom of the trend line, you drag that to the supposed breakout. Guys, this puts you at the bottom of the channel on XRP. When you are in a channel or when you are in a pattern, I'm a holder but need my hand held. There we go, Fran. Jump in, Fran. I do one-on-ones and classes and a mentorship program. Jump into one of those, guys. If you want that special help and that special attention, where you can ask questions and bounce back and forth, if you guys are open to doing that, I do have classes, one-on-ones, and a mentorship in the link in my bio. Stop screaming. I always scream, madman. And usually when people tell me to stop doing something, I try to stop doing it for a little bit and then my voice keeps going up. So I'm sorry, that's just how I do things in here. Guys, FOMO running through my veins. There we go, paranoia. So here we go, guys. 2 things about this pattern and 2 things about why I think we're going to 140 or 138, right? Here we go. Yep, we're on XRP, we're on the 8 hour. Okay, got it. Mad. Thank you for being in here, though. I appreciate you. I just get excited, right? I get excited about the charts. It's energy. There we go, Del, right? I can't see the Head and Shoulders. Lordly, look at right here. We're going to, here we go. We're going to zoom in on this, okay? It's right here. See this? Guys, I treat wonky patterns just like perfectly placed patterns, right? When you do, they break out 85 to 90% of the time exactly the way perfectly placed patterns do. And right here, Lordly, here, you do you, girl, right? She just excitable. When she starts going, she starts racing. I do blockchain, right? So is 120 in play, 140 is in play, and then there's a target here, guys. Look at this. Here we go. I'm going to map this out so that you guys can see this because it is a little bit hard to see. Here we go. Okay. Here is the shoulder. See, we tap the trend line there. Oh, shoot. I just lost my marker. I lost my marker. Sorry, guys. Here we go. This mouse is so like loose. No need to apologize. You do you. We appreciate your knowledge. Thank you so much. Guys, here it is. Shoulder. We tap the trend line, right? Whoa. Head. We tap the trend line. Little tiny shoulder. We tap the trend line. Do you guys see that? So look at shoulder. We tap the trend line. Wonky head. We tap the trend line. It looks like we tapped here, but we didn't, right? And then little tiny shoulder. Guys, this will break out the exact same way, okay? And so when you do that, you measure, here we go. You measure from the top of the head, here we go, right here, to the bottom of the trend line. You take this to the supposed breakout, except it's not supposed anymore, guys. Not supposed anymore. Here is why I am thinking that XRP is gonna go to 140. It's right here, okay? We're in a falling channel. We've been in this falling channel for a really long time, right? We faked out here. We got back into the pattern at the top of the pattern. Where does something want to go when it breaks back into a pattern that it was previously in? Price action respects the pattern as if it never broke out in the first place. When you get back into a pattern from the top, where does it want to go, guys? We break the 50% level in the pattern. We go to the bottom of the pattern, right? That's what happens. Guys, thank you so much for the follows. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every day at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being in here. If you don't follow me and would like to, please click my photo. Follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats. Here we go, guys. All right. We got back into we faked out here. We got back into the pattern from the top. When it gets back into a pattern it was previously in, which is why I keep my lines on my chart, because I need to see the old patterns they were in. Did I say 140? Yeah, it's actually 138, Michelle. Okay? So 3 reasons why I think we're going to 138. We have a Head and Shoulders pattern here. That Head and Shoulders pattern is breaking us right down to the bottom of the channel. We got back into the channel from the top, which means we most likely want to go to the bottom of the channel, guys. Exactly where that Head and Shoulders target is, right? Why not a bearish babe? I know. Well, I picked bullish before I was bearish. That's why, right? So, and not only that, guys, third confluence in this puzzle is this. We have broken through the 50% level in the channel. We have broken this diagonal support right here at 168.78. If you guys were in our live every day for the past 3 weeks, you guys would have had these levels. And that's not me touting me. That's me saying the chart has been telling us the entire time where these levels are. And most likely that if we broke support, we were going to break down. Hey, King, nice to see you. Retest the bottom of the October 10th wick, possibly, right? Exactly. Thank you for all of your knowledge. I made my trade and your information has been impeccable. Thank you. Guys, you guys are unbelievable to support me as much as you have. Thank you for being in here. I'm so glad that you guys are finding value in this. Okay? So if you had been in here for the past 4 weeks, I've only been doing this for 9. If you've been in here for the past 4 weeks, these levels have been our levels on the chart for that long, pretty much, right? So here, guys, so we have the head and shoulders, right? We are falling out on the RSI. RSI 6 is away from the 12 and the 24. Alex Morales, I bought some head and shoulders yesterday. Now what? We still have that head and shoulders target is down at the bottom of the channel like this. Okay? When you see a channel, when you see price action break into a channel and it is headed to the downside because it is in a channel that it was previously in, plus you see a bearish pattern like a head and shoulders on a diagonal trend line, it's already broken 2 diagonal supports, guys. Most likely we are going to the bottom of the channel because of those 3 reasons. Now, if we fall out of this the bottom of the channel here, guys, where do we go? Right? We fall out of the bottom of this channel, guys. Here is what I have in play. There is a shoulder, a head, a wonky right shoulder. See it? Shoulder. Tap the trend line. Head. Tap the trend line. Wonky right shoulder. This would be the 3rd touch on this trend line. Actually, it would be the 4th, technically, right? We drop this trend line at 138. Here is where we are going. You have no sound. Oh, guys, do I have no sound? Do I have no sound? Can you guys hear me? Someone's saying I have no sound. Can you guys hear me? I hope you do. Okay. If I have no sound to you, just go back out of the live and come back in and you should be able to hear me. It's probably something with the Wi-Fi. Guys, thank you. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. Thank you to my mods. They are unbelievable. Please give Cosmic Crypto a follow. If you're still in here, Cosmic, post a comment. Guys, give him a follow. He's my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show. I do my show at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. We do our show at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. Come join us. He is an unbelievable creator. Give him a follow. Bucko, thank you for the bouquet. You know that's one of my favorites. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I can hear you and I'm deaf, said Bill and Hillen. Is that because of my screaming? Probably, right? Probably. I love that. So guys, here's where we go. You measure from the top of the head to the bottom of the trend line. I'm going to go to the lower time frames. We're going to see if there's a pop here. I don't know if there is. You drag this to the supposed breakout. Guys, we break this trend line right here. This is major, major support. We break 138, right? Very, very likely we are coming down here or we are making a run. Not very likely we're coming down here. We are going to try to make a run at this target of this head and shoulders at 85 cents. Guys, those are my levels on XRP. Those are my downside levels. You guys know that I always give you the upside and the downside. We're going to go to the 4 hour for the upside. We're going to see if anything is picking up here. Are we picking up here, guys? I don't know. Right? I don't know. This is looking like we want to pop up on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, guys. Same thing as Bitcoin, right? Let's check the 1 hour. Ooh, no, it doesn't. What's happening here, guys? What can we see here from the charts and what the Stokes are telling us? What the Stokes are telling us is this, right? We are slumping over on the RSI already on the 1 hour, even though the 4 hour looks like it wants to make a pop up. The 1 hour and the 15 minute and the 30 minute. So you're saying it's going to 85 cents. Mark, I never say definitely. I give you the bullish and the bearish case. I'm saying that if we drop support at 138, more than likely we will try to make a run at 85 cents. And why is that? There's a head and shoulders and we have that support there. We break that support, we're coming down. Terrible TA reading. Vigilant, I love haters in here. I love haters. I hope you stay and chill out and hang out with us and become one of us, right? A lot of haters have turned out to be lovers in here. So I hope you stay and chill out. Don't judge me from the first 5 minutes, right? Are we going to see a $10 in 2026? I will never say that. I don't know, right? I'd love to see a $10 XRP. What I see in XRP is a $6 XRP if we get up and over certain levels. Okay. Did you already go over BTC? Yes, I did, but I will go over it at the end as well. Okay. Guys, here we go. 1 hour is already starting to slump over on the RSI. We need the 1 hour to be strong to actually pop that level to the upside on the 4 hour. If the 1 hour isn't strong, I'm betting the 30-minute isn't strong. Do you have a reverse Elliott wave theory to determine the wave 5 on the downside? Colby, I don't use Elliott wave theory at all. I don't use Elliott wave theory. I don't use Wyckoff. I don't use fibs. I'm strictly pattern, support and resistance, and trend line trader. I know how to use some of them, but they're not in my strategy. But most of the time when someone does the waves or they do the fibs, my levels end up somewhere close to those levels. So thank you for bringing that in here. I appreciate you, Colby. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. We're going to go to the 30-minute. If the 30-minute is slumping over even more, guys, we got a problem. Yeah, we do. For sure, you're spot on, Colby. Thank you so much. I am trying to learn those things, guys. I am constantly learning from other people, right? I go in Jay Dan's live. I look at what he does, and I learn from him every single time, okay? Here we go, guys. We are slumping over on the 30-minute. Not only are we slumping over on the RSI, we're slumping over on the Stokes. Guys, what is that telling you? That's telling you that most likely this right here is a bear flag that is going to break us down. Now, we already have our levels from that head and shoulders, but I'm going to show you how you can break down some of the smaller levels. This right here is a bear flag. Here's the pole. Here's the flag. You pull this, you measure from the top of the pole to the bottom of the pole. You drag this to the supposed breakout. Guys, here's your next move on a lower time frame. 148.73. We're already rolling over on the RSI, already rolling over, and have a money flip on the Stokes. This is looking like we are rolling over. Boy, did I screw up. I'm going to lose everything. Jay Soap, why? Why'd you screw up? Oh no, you need to block Ben. Hey guys, can someone block Ben? I don't know who that is. But I know another one, Rickus, I did. That one message won't leave though. That's all right. Right? Guys, this right here looks to me like a bear flag. So we bear flag, look at this, guys. This is how you can catch the move on the lower time frame. Right here, here's a bear flag. We bear flag down here. This is a bear flag. We bear flag down here. Almost right to the target every single time. Not only that, you also have rounded tops, guys. Rounded tops. You get into, BB, you are hired as my next DJ. Music is killing it. Oh, this is such a good song. Get Me Home by Foxy Brown, right? We got to keep us going, right? Nice to see you, Tally. Alan, Lady Liquid, Michelle, thank you so much, guys. Do you think the BTC bill will? I don't know what you're asking. I'm going to throw up. Paranoia, don't throw up. Bought long $3 because I sold accidentally. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry. All right. Guys, this is a bear flag right here. I think this is gonna continue to the downside. The 30-minute is rolling over with the money flip. Is the 15-minute? Guys, 15-minute rolling over too. See how we do this. We go from the top time frames. We look at the 4 hour and the 1 hour. They look like they're popping us up, but guess what? The 15-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour looks like it has juice, but then the 30 and the 15-minute are rolling over. This looks like we are bear flagging up, bear flagging down to the downside, and look at how close this gets us to our target, guys. 149, our next support level is here at 138. Okay, descending symmetrical triangle on the daily, Alex. Interesting. I am a 1% XRP owner. There we go. Good for you, Jimmy T. I love that. I love XRP. I just don't think it's going to 10K, but I love XRP. Okay. Here are your levels to the upside, guys. All right. You guys know I will give you levels to the upside and the downside every single time we do this. Why? Because I don't know exactly where we're going. I'm not a wizard, right? I'm just Chelsea. I'm just a crypto chick. I'm just somebody who likes crypto and knows how to chart a little bit, right? Nothing I ever say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, obviously. I have a backwards hat on, right? On a Saturday, and I'm a TikToker. So please do not take financial advice from me. Right? Not at all. I can maybe teach you a couple of things about the chart, but that's it. Thoughts on BTC bill getting passed soon? Robin, that would be great, right? I would love for that BTC. Scott, Allen, Lady Liquid, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. I would love for that to get passed. Do I think that it is a game changer and everything's going to shoot up from there? No, I don't. right? I don't think that is the main reason why we are coming down, is that we don't have that. It does look like a slow reversal is happening. It looks like it's trying to, J Money. However, the weekly money flip to the downside is what's going to hold us down, I think, right? I may not be right. I've been wrong in here before. You guys will see me be wrong plenty of times. Why? Traders are wrong, right? Traders are wrong. How's the 8 hour? The 8 hour is looking like it wanted to pop up, but guys, what's happening is the mid time frames are looking like they want to pop up. The lower time frames don't have juice, and the higher time frames are rolling over. What did we say about the weight of the higher time frames versus the lower time frames? Higher time frames, more weight. They are bricks. They're getting plopped into that other side of the scale. These lower time frames cannot turn those higher time frames, right? And again, J Money, thanks for being in here. I'm not always right? All my crowd has seen me be wrong before, and I hope you give me grace when I'm not, right? Because everybody is wrong sometimes, and the charts don't tell us exactly what they want us to do. They give us a map. It's like choose your own adventure, right? And they give us a map, and we choose based on the Stokes and the RSI, but we're not always right. And we don't always choose the right one. I want to put my money into USD. Another one. I'm just reading your comment. Hold on. Right, one sec. I wonder if I heard it right. She said XRP will not hit 10K. Yes, no, it will not. Not in my opinion, and not maybe in my lifetime. Like, I don't know. Guys, we don't know anything for sure. I'm saying 99%, right? I like XRP, but no, I don't think that it's going to hit 10K. The total supply is too high. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of differing factors on XRP. I just choose to be realistic about it right now, right? Does that mean things won't change and the total market cap won't go ballistic and something crazy could happen? Yeah, you could. Something crazy could happen, right? But, right, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you so much, J Money. I appreciate you. And circulation. Yeah, Colby, right? Like, we just have to be realistic about what's happening in the market and what's happening with certain projects. And guys, this is what I'll say. When you get creators that are telling you that something is going to hit an outlandish price in this kind of an environment, you should probably be unfollowing them, right? Because guys, creators and people in crypto or in finance or in trading, they shouldn't be telling you what you want to hear all the time. They should be telling you the truth. And the truth of the matter right now is that we have no liquidity. So if people are scared and they're getting into gold and silver, why on earth would everyone think that all of the liquidity in crypto or in the markets, or for that matter, right, are going to pile into XRP? It doesn't make any sense, right? XRP is going to go up when the rest of the market does. It may ride inversely for a while, and XRP may get a bump and may be a market leader and may go against the crowd for a while. But is it going to go against the crowd while Bitcoin is falling to 50K and XRP is going to 10K? Probably not, guys. And please don't hate on me. I'm a big XRP holder. I love XRP. I think we have to be realistic, and I think we have to stop lying to people about where it's going. Right? All that does is disappoint people when it doesn't go there. And then what happens, guys? People pile out of crypto, right? Why are we trying to get people to pile out of crypto because we're giving them outlandish goals? It's crazy to me that creators do that, right? What we want is people to stay in the market, right? So tell the truth. That's why I love technical analysis. There we go, Kobe, right? Here we go. Yes, you are 100% right. Deborah, thank you so much for being in here. Guys, here are your levels to the upside. We need to get back and above. Don't pay attention to my targets. Pay attention to my levels. We don't get back above resistance. We don't get to an upside target. We don't get below support. We don't get to a downside one, right? Here are the levels to the upside. We have to get up and above. Right here, 169.70. What is this level? Guys, this is a diagonal trend line we drew for a long time ago. This is held as resistance, 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 resistance. Support, right? We tried to maintain the support. Guess what it's going to be on the way back up, guys? Resistance, 169.70. We need to get up and over that level, or we have no chance at any of the other levels. First level to the upside. Second level to the upside is right here at this diagonal trend line. This is going to be one of our toughest trend lines to break through to the upside. Why? Because this was this level right here that held as support, 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 support. It's going to be resistance on the way up. Paul Perry, why the drop? Why? That's just what the market does, right? People are scared. They're going into gold and silver. We don't have liquidity in this market, especially in crypto, because it's risk on, right? And that's why we are dropping, right? Add multiple times often. Here we go, guys. We get back up here, right? And we breached this diagonal trend line right here at 186.75. Guys, this is your next level. We've got right here 169 and then right here at 186.75. We get up and over that. We are going to try to make a run at this level at 195. Guys, 195, big resistance. Why? Top of the channel. We have faked out here. Now, I will not believe that we're breaking out at 195. I will believe we're breaking out more likely if we get up and over 219. Okay, we get up and over 219, very good chance that we're actually breaking out of this channel. And look at what we have here, guys. I'm going to show you the upside on XRP. We are far from it. So don't think that I think we're bullish right now. I don't, right? I think we're bearish. I think we're going to come down to the bottom of the channel. I think if we have a bounce, it's going to be at the bottom of the channel. If we fall through that channel, more than likely we're coming to 85 cents. Okay, but until then, I think we are bearish right now. However, I always give you the bullish scenario, because what happens if I get off the live and tonight all of a sudden things are reversing? That's why I give you the levels, and that's why I give you the Bitcoin and the XRP update every single night. Okay? Because I want you to know what I think we're doing. That doesn't mean I am 100% right. If we get up and over this level at 219, guys, where do I think we're going? I think we're coming to this level right now at 251. Not right now. We're coming to this level next at 251. What is this significance of this level? 251, guys, is an extremely significant level. Why? Because it is a diagonal trend line. Support. This, resistance. If this comes out up, this will be resistance. We are also forming an inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. This would be the right shoulder. If we get up and over the level of 254, very likely we are trying to break out of this inverse head and shoulders to the upside, guys. Here's your next level at 275. Excuse me, it's moved a little bit. 276. This is the level where I switch bullish on XRP. We panic, said Eric Watts. Eric Watson's in the house. Nice to see you. Wyckoff says we are springing at 140. There we go. Bob Barker just said 138, right? Jay Dan and I have almost the same exact levels. We use two completely different strategies, right? So yes, if that is the spring, that is the exact bottom of our channel, which is how I got to it from a pattern. Jay Dan got to it doing what you're talking about with Wyckoff, right? You can use adding multiples often. I don't know what you're talking about, Florenzo. Your top 3 cryptos for 2026. I can tell you what my top 3 cryptos are in my bag. IMX, which is a gaming project that I believe in a lot. SHIB is one of my biggest holdings just because that's what I started off with. But I am partial to Algorand, HBAR. I like Quant. Definitely love XRP. There are some that I hold, guys. That is not financial advice. That is just my opinion and what I hold. Okay? So here we go, guys. We get up and over this level. This is what I'm going to show you here. This is where it gets exciting, right? This right here. Inverse head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. You measure from the top of the trend line to the bottom of the head. You drag this to the supposed breakout, which would be somewhere around here. We don't know exactly where that's going to be. Think gonna sell all crypto as trash. You got to do what you got to do. Is there some bearish entry at some level? 140 would be one of the entries that I would take a look at if I were you. That's not financial advice. If we're all not adding multiple times often, we stay tanking. Florenzo. I bought HBAR cheap today. There we go, Michelle. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every weekday morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have a second show, The Assistant, Lordly, Alex. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I also have a second show with Cosmic Crypto at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't follow him, please follow him directly from the live. If you don't follow me, and this is giving you valuable information, and you would like to follow me and be notified every time I go live, please click my photo. Follow me right now directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get a whole bunch of copycats. I have about 300. If you look for me afterwards, you won't be able to find me, right? Not the real me, anyway. Enjoy your weekend. Buy another one. Nice to see you. Here we go, guys. All right. Here's the big level we switch bullish. I flip bullish at, right? Not financial advice. I flip bullish at 277. Why do I flip bullish at 277? It is because of this. Guys, my levels are the most important thing. It is not my targets, okay? Continuously making lower lows. Guys, look at why this is my level, right? Support. This is on the 8 hours. Support, support, support. We fell through. We have not been able to get back above this level. We get above this level. Guys, this is where I flip bullish. And not only do I flip bullish, but we also have this breakout level at 306. This is actually the measurement and the target of this shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. You take this, you drag this to the supposed breakout, guys. There's your target. We get above 277. Most likely we're going to 306. And then we are back in an old pattern. What does it do when we break back into an old pattern that we have been previously in, guys? It respects the pattern. If you break in from the bottom, most likely we are going to want to go to the top of the pattern here, guys, at 398. Okay? There is XRP for the day, guys. I'm going to go over link, and that's probably going to be my last one for the day because it is now, what is it, 4:30. Yeah, right. So this is what happens. I get over these. Glad we are... I get on these and I think, sis, BTC bullish. No, I don't think. Are we still rolling over on the 1 hour and the lower time frames? Yeah, let's take a look at that before we jump out of XRP. Okay. Okay. The 1 hour, guys, Stokes and RSI getting hot, right? Let's take a look at the 30 minute and let's see what's happening on the 30 minute. Yeah, the 30 minutes rolling over, guys, right? Oops, sorry. The 30 minute is rolling over, guys, right? Here we go. I can't do any more, guys, I can't do any more alts today. I got to go spend time with my family. It is Saturday, and my wonderful husband has let me be on here for as long as I have been. Big Daddy Fire and Ice Mo, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's go to the 15 minute. Yeah, guys, look at what's happening, right? Exactly what we said. Right? Exactly. Thanks, hubby. Yeah, he's in here too, right? Yeah, look at exactly what we said, right? What happened? The 4 hour and the 1 hour looks like they wanted to pop up. Look at what's happening on the lower time frames, guys. What's happening? We're rolling over 15 minute, rolling over. This is a bear flag that's going to break down, and we're probably going to see it break down pretty quickly. Okay? Right? We appreciate you and what you do. Thank your husband for us for letting you log in. Thank you, guys. I'm here on the bad days, just like I'm here on the good days, right? And he is extremely supportive, and wonderful. So thank you. So here we go, guys. Look at what's happening. We just watched this happen in real time. 1 hour, 4 hour, looking like they wanted to pop up. Michelle McGann, thank you so much for the manifesting. Mo, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you guys. Gift for the hubby. There we go. We watched this happen. 4 hour and 1 hour looked like they were popping up and that we were making a recovery. How did we know that that wasn't happening, guys? Because we went down to the 30 minute, the 15 minute, and the 7. And what was happening? They were rolling over, right? And we are rolling over now. This looks like a bear flag that's going to break us down. First level to the downside, 149, guys. Second level, bottom of the channel, 138. Okay, 139. Awesome. You have a great husband. Yes. There we go. Right? 100%. Tap to 200K. Guys, we are almost at 200K likes. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I appreciate you. We are going to actually, you know what? I'm going to do ADA. I know there were a couple of people that asked for that in here. I'm going to do ADA link, and then I'm going to do BTC and hop out for the day. Let's take a look at ADA. Here we go. All right, let's take a look at it on the 8 hour. ADA has just been bleeding down, right? Here we go, guys. Thank you so much for being in here. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you guys are in here for the first time, thank you so much and welcome to our community. We have a great community. Everyone is kind, respectful, and welcoming. Guys, we really, really appreciate you being in here every day. If you don't follow me and you would like to, please click my photo, follow me directly from the live, or else you will get copycats. Thank you for being in here. Thank you, Dre, Topper, Michelle for the gifts. Guys, thank you to my mods, Money Talk, Assistant, Rude Boy, Sarah, Shauna, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, Josh's Journey. You guys help this stream run smoothly every single day. Thank you to everyone in my community who comes and supports me. I know that without you, there is no me, and you guys support me and push me out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Here's ADA, guys. We charted this the other day, right? What did we say here? If this rolls over and look at what's happening. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, guys, I think it's this. Look at what's happening. We charted this the other day. This is on the 8 hour. Look at this. This right here. And we're falling out here. I'm your fan for life. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate you. BTC 7779 bull trap could be, right? Could be, right? Are we making a pop up? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Okay. So here we go, guys. Right here, we have a shoulder, not a shoulder. This is an M pattern. This is a slanted M pattern right here on ADA. Here is one hump of the M. Here's the second hump of the M. You measure from the top of the M to the bottom of the trend line. You drag this to the supposed breakout. It is right here, guys. We drop this trend line right here at 28.65. Very, very good chance that we are going to try to make our way down here at 18.55. Okay. Do I only cover crypto? Yeah. Jodeci in the house. I only cover crypto. I do cover gold and silver, and some stocks once in a while. Why do you have a green screen? Because I'm at home and my lighting is crappy. So that's why I have a green screen. So here we go, guys. I think we're going to make our way down to 18 cents if we continue. If not, we need to get back up and over 0.2876. That is this diagonal trend line that we fell out of. We need to get back up and over this for this to be an actual move to the upside. Guys, do you see what's happening here? They are popping us back up to resistance to then break us down again. How do we know that? Because the higher time frames are rolling over. The lower time frames are rolling over. And we have mid time frames popping up. That is what is popping us up to the upside right now. Okay? It's resistance. Exactly. Okay? Let's take a look at Link and then BTC, and then I'm going to be out for the day, guys. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. It's funny when people ask why I have a green screen. Just because, it's easier. That's it. And actually, my assistant just made me another cool green screen that I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to try that one. That will have all my links on it, which will be fun too. Guys, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate you. Let's go to Link on the 8 hour. Guys, look at Link just dropping out like this, right? What did this drop out from? Guys, look at this target hit. This was mapped out very early, probably a couple of weeks ago, to be honest. This is on the 8 hour. This was probably mapped out a couple of weeks ago. Look at this target hit. Here is my level right here. Here is the target. Here's where we are, guys. How did I get this? Look at this. We are doing the same thing that we are doing on Bitcoin. Looking forward to your next live. Big Daddy, thank you so much. Would you consider stocks in the future? Possibly, Eric Watson. I think once you can chart anything. That is the value in learning how to chart, guys. Once you chart, you can trade anything, right? You can chart and trade anything. Here we go. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside. I know it's wonky, guys. See all of these wonky patterns breaking out to the exact target. Okay, you take this, you measure from the top of the head to the bottom of the trend line. This was already on my chart, guys. You drag this to the supposed breakout. There it is, right there, 950 for Chainlink. Okay, there it is, guys. All right. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, she did BTC and XRP. Here we go. So there's where I think we are headed. Where are we headed next, guys? Here's my next level on Link. 540. Okay. What is that, guys? That is the breakdown of this bear flag right here. Here's the pole. Here's the flag. We have already broken down from it. This target makes absolute sense if we continue to go down. Okay. I can't drag this line. I can never drag this line. So I'm not going to drag it. Here we go. Always. Now I have to backtrack. There it is. Okay. Here we go. 541, guys. Okay. Stay blessed out there. Thank you as always and enjoy your family. Thank you so much. Colby, nice to see you. Drop it down so I can finally get some link. There we go. Hey, Stefan, nice to see you. Thanks for being in here today. Here we go, guys. 540. All right. Where are the levels to the upside? First level to the upside, we need to get back up and over 1218 to be at all a little bit bullish on a smaller time frame, right? On a larger time frame. Sorry. We get back up and over that, we need to get back up and over 1384. There are your levels to the upside, guys, on Link. There are your levels to the downside on Link, guys. Daniel, Big Daddy, Topper Zap, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Let's go to BTC. Let's usher our way out of here today, right? Little bit of key sweat. right? Little bit of Keith Sweat. Thank you so much for being in here today, guys. If you haven't followed me and you would like to, please follow me directly from the live right now. My name is Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please give me a follow. Click my photo. Follow me right now directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats and you won't know where to find me afterwards. Okay? Thank you so much for those, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to Cosmic Crypto, who is in here, who is my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show. We do that show every Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please give him a follow. He is a wonderful creator, deserves a follow for sure. Okay? Here's Bitcoin, guys. I'm going to give you the levels once again on Bitcoin. What's happening here, guys? We're losing levels again, right? Here we go. To the downside, right? We said, here's our next move to the downside. Why is it our next move to the downside? We have a shoulder, head, shoulder, slanted head and shoulders on a diagonal trend line. We have broken out from here, 78,814. Guys, what did that just do? It came up to bearishly retest this level. That's crazy, right? What did it just do? We'll go to the lower time frames. I believe it just came up to bearishly retest this level unless we keep on coming up, right? What do we have to do to decisively come up? Here are your levels to the downside, guys. 71,180. We are obviously going to have a bounce point at the 74 and the 75K level. Why? Because there is noob analysis. Mans, I love haters. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. I hope you turn into a lover, and I hope you come and hang out with us, right? Here we go. We come down to this level. Most likely we'll have a bounce at the 74, 75K level at that gap, right? However, I don't think that's it. And I don't think that's it for several reasons. One of them is that we've got this slanted head and shoulders on the way down. The other one is this, guys, right? We also have this head and shoulders that broke us down directly to the level, and then we've got this bear flag on the daily, guys, right here. Here's the pole, right? Here's the flag. We already broke out of this bear flag to the daily. We broke out right there, right? Where's your next level, guys? I see some support at that 64 level for sure. Do I think that is it? If we get down to 64, do I think that's it? Daniel, Big Daddy, D Hardy, thank you so much for the gifts, guys, right? Here we go. I mean, I caught the crash on Friday, so hey, mans, we caught the crash in here too, buddy. We caught the crash in here too. Stay in here for a while. Hang out with us. See what we do, right? Here we go. 50,966. That is my next level to the downside. And then you guys know that I have the 37 level and the 29 after that. Stefan, I'll give you the levels on XRP right after this. I'll just pop over there. I'll give you the levels. So here we go, guys. All right. To the upside. You guys know I give you the bearish and the bullish case, right? Here's the more bullish case, which I don't think is bullish. We need to get up and over this level right here at 85,932. Okay, this is there's a jellyfish, Stefan. Thank you so much. We need to get up and over this level at 85,932. Why? Because this is our big level of resistance. We don't get up and over that, we are still bearish. Okay, we are still bearish. All right, there's your first level of resistance to the upside. Here's your next level of resistance, 90,732. Okay, then we've got this level, 91,121. Then we've got this, of course, Stefan. Then we get this level, right? She had the crash marked in Wowtober. You were warning us then. I was, guys, only because I could see it. And you could see from the October. Whoa, look at that whale, Stefan. Thank you so much. These are crazy gifts. Guys, thank you so much for all of the gifts. I appreciate every single one of them. And they go to an unbelievable place. I donate the majority of my gifts to someone in need. Stefan, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Guys, here's the next level to the upside. Right here, 93,196. All right, we reached that level to the upside. Very, very good chance we are coming to this level right here at 95,532. Guys, this is a major key level of resistance. Why? Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, that Will's crazy, right? Thank you so much, Billy Hill, and nice to see you. Guys, and then we get up and over this level. Why is this such a big level of resistance, guys? Because this is the next level. This is that rising channel we have not been able to get back in, okay? Right here at 100,000. Guys, 100,000 psychological levels, right? Psychological level, most likely we will either bounce there or we will have resistance there. Most likely it's going to be resistance. That was such a cute bear. I love that bear, right? Thank you, Billy. All right. There are your levels to the upside and the downside on Bitcoin. Guys, the 8 hour is still falling out to the downside. Okay? Still falling out to the downside. We need to be careful here because they are going to try to pop us up to make us think that we are coming up, and then we are going to most likely roll over. Now, I'm not saying we can't have a big pop up, but remember, we have major resistance levels above our head here, guys. Okay? There we go. HYX, open the monthly chart. We had the monthly chart open at the beginning. We are in a large, huge, thank you so much, Stefan Bezigno. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Guys, monthly chart. We are in a large rising wedge that we have respected since 2021. We have already dropped out of that rising wedge to the downside. Okay? That is ultimately why I'm bearish, actually, is the monthly chart. Okay? Wow, you're amazing. Thank you, Albert. I appreciate you. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. Canton Network. Where is all the money going? She's training you all to be my liquidity. Oh, man. Haters don't last long in here. They either become lovers or they end up escorting themselves out. Jimmy, yes, thank you. Thank you guys so much for being in here. I'm just going to take a quick look at XRP for Stefan, the levels on XRP, and then we are going to jump out for the day. Stu, nice to see you. Thank you so much for the heart me. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys in here. 275 people in the live. 206K likes. You guys got me there. Thank you so much. That is all you. Thank you so much for tapping your screen, sharing me out, following me. Guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I have so much fun in here with you guys every day. I hope you're learning something from me. I learn something from somebody else every single day. That is how we grow, guys. Right? I'm not always right. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I ever say is financial advice. Please do not take it that way. Guys, I am Chelsea. I'm just a crypto chick. I am the bullish babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to learn, and you guys want to get into some classes, a one-on-one, a mentorship program, you can click the link in my bio and get into one of those. It's the first tab in the link in my bio. Guys, also please follow me on YouTube and on Instagram. If this platform goes down for any reason, I will be working from one of those platforms. I also take these lives and I move them over to YouTube and put the recordings on YouTube every single night. I do a BTC and an XRP update every single night in a post on TikTok and on YouTube. Thanks a lot, Satoshi. I'm not Satoshi. Thanks, BB. You're welcome, guys. I do a Bitcoin and a XRP nightly update every single night at between 6 and 8, guys. And I put that in a post on my YouTube and on my TikTok. So please go and follow those. I appreciate you guys every single day. Thank you for being in here. Okay. Here we go. Let's go to XRP, guys. We're at 162. Oh, yeah. All right. Here we go. So, Stefan, the levels are these, right? First level to the downside. Oh, did we just hit that level too, right? Guys, look at that direct target hit of that bear flag. Here's my line in there, guys. All right, direct target hit of that bear flag. 149.79. Okay, that was the first level, Stefan. Second level is here, 138. I think we're going to the bottom of the pattern because I don't see us lifting up enough for us to turn around and get back over this resistance level. So I see us coming to the bottom of the pattern at 138. If we breach 138, most likely we are coming to 85 cents. That is the breakdown of the Head and Shoulders with inside the channel. We're playing in the snow. There we go. The amazing Cosmic Crypto, guys, give him a follow. He's my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show. We do that every day at 3:15. He is an unbelievable creator, one of my best friends on this platform, and the ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show. Come and join us on that show as well. Guys, the levels to the upside, Stefan, here, we need to get up and over 169 or 170 to get up to the top of the channel at 196.55. We get up and out of this channel, you know those levels. One is the major resistance level, 250, and then 278 to the upside. Okay? Thanks. That's all I needed for the day, Stefan. I hope you're raking in the money on those trades. Can we drop already? Let's see what we're playing around, right? We're playing around. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I'm gonna go spend time with my family. It was great to see you all today. Thank you so much for being in my live for the day, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And you guys know that I just genuinely adore every single one of you guys, right? You guys have made me where I am right now, and that's freaking crazy that there is 248 people in this live. Thank you for hanging out with me every single day. Guys, my mods are so important to me. Rude Boy, Assistant, Money Talk, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, Sarah, Shauna, Josh's Journey, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys every single day. Someone said so different than Jay Dan's charts. Yeah, they are. What's funny about me and Jay Dan, Hoodie Harrelson, is that I do things completely differently than he does. But usually when he's in my live or I'm in his live, we're getting the same, if not the same exact targets, extremely close. Lauren, Scented Pleasures, the amazing Cosmic Crypto, thank you for the gifts, guys. We are getting very, very close targets. And so that just goes to show you, you can follow multiple creators, multiple traders, multiple chartists, and you can develop your own strategy that works for you. I don't have to adopt any of his strategies, but man, do I like to learn from him, right? Thank you guys so much for being in here today. Okay. Here we go. Many ways to math out the right answers. Exactly, Nita. Guys, thank you so much for the follows today. Thank you for the 213K likes. I will be back on Monday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do this every weekday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, I will be out with a brand new community. It will be paid because I'm adding value to it. That community will be out on Monday. There'll be a coupon code for the first, group of people that enter there. And I will be spending time in there, and I will be doing extra streams in there. So if you guys want to join, we will talk about that on Monday. If you want a class, you want to get into one of my classes, I am teaching those live. They're running for the month, and they're going on Saturdays. Or you want a one-on-one or a mentorship, be part of the mentorship program, you guys can click the link in my bio and go directly to my link tree. It is the first link in my link tree. Fill out that informational form. We'll get in touch. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please have a great weekend. Spend your day in gratitude, guys. Do something little for somebody else today. Make somebody else smile. Something that you think is little may be something big to somebody else. And that is the only way we change our world, is changing it a little bit at a time. If you can do something for somebody else, guys, that changes you and it changes them for the better. So please bless someone today. Exactly, Eric Watson. Guys, thank you for being in here. Have a great Saturday. I will see you on Monday. I will have a BTC and an XRP. Thank you so much. An XRP and a BTC update on my posts on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. Guys, on TikTok, if I can ask you to do me a favor, if you guys see those BTC nightly updates and you guys watch them and they're helping you, if you could do me a favor and watch those all the way through to the end, repost them and make a comment on the content. That really, really helps the algorithm. It helps those nightly updates to get out to people who maybe are looking for them. A lot of crypto content just gets kind of stuck. So if that's adding value to you guys, if you guys can just write a comment on them and repost them and like them, that really, really helps. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Have an unbelievable night. Happy weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye, guys.